Fabulous elementary specials teachers. You guys are the heart and soul of elementary school, so celebrate yourself as you are immersing yourself in learning about School City. So the first things first, you've got a new login page here. You can access this through your school computer, or if you need to, you can go into Canvas and get the link, and we will also be providing the link for you too. And your username is your Lawson, and your password is your regular password that you use with your Lawson number. When you get into the dashboard, mine looks a little different than yours, and one of the biggest things is sometimes there aren't any of these flip cards here for you, so you need to go into the settings tab and click whatever you want to be seen. The most important one you want to be seen is assessments. Okay, so make sure that's clicked, and that way you'll see that. All right, so I'm just going to show you basically how to activate your test. Due to test security, I'm going to have to use the practice test. I can't pull up one of our actual tests, but rest assured you will have those test codes coming up soon. But when you log in, you're going to see a lot of, mine looks totally different here because I have every School City test for our district here, but you will just have ones that pertain to you for you to find. So the first thing I'm going to do is put in the test code. Make sure you're on district too. And this is the practice test code. So I'm going to find it right there. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to click online admin because this is how I'm going to get students activated. So I've got the online admin, it's got the test here, and of course mine looks really different here because I can select by school and teacher, but you have just either one or two options, or maybe three depending on how many schools where you teach. So I'm going to click here as soon as my computer is ready to allow me, and I'm going to click a generic, so we are not looking at actual people's students. So I'm going to click generic campus and generic teacher. You will have to click the period. This is where it's going to be handy for you to have the actual course code names, because it won't say, Mrs. Hammond's class. It'll say like ART underscore, a whole bunch of numbers. So you're going to want to make sure you have those codes so you can figure out what course is what. For right now, I'm just going to click all. And so then you're going to see whatever student that is in that class will come up right here. And you'll be able to tell, because you know your students so well, if you see Tracy Lisi listed right here and you know that she is in Mr. Jones's class, you have maybe you've selected the wrong class, so you can go back up and do something else. And now you found Ashley Capucci. Well, you're in the right spot. Okay, so you figured out what you have. Now I've kind of already been messing around here. I'm going to click this button right here because I already activated them a second ago, but I want to show you what it looks like without it. All right. So when you log in, it would normally just look like this with no boxes clicked. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on whatever student you want to take that test in that class. Maybe somebody's not there that day, so you want to be careful not to activate them all. So you will click whichever students you want to take the test that are sitting in front of you that day, and then you're going to click activate. All right. Then you'll sit here you'll see it says active, and you can actually keep this screen going, and you will see a horizontal taskbar pop up, and you can see where the student is and the progress that they're doing. Now, this is really important for your administrators to do. We do not have access to do this, but let's say student number 3 has a read aloud accommodation. In case if you need to show your administrator how to do this, they would check the box, click update accommodations. It's going to pull up. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom where it says text to speech. Now this is locked for us, so we can't do it, but your administrator or your testing administrator at your site will have access. They can click text to speech, click save, and then it will read the questions to those students in grades 3 through 5 that have that testing accommodation. Okay, so that's basically activating in a nutshell and being able to watch your students process as they go. If a student accidentally exits the test and does not submit their score, you do have to go in and reactivate them in order for them to log back on. So you're always going to want to have your own computer that is designated just for you, that you don't need to have a student testing on, because you're going to have to be able to actively access this page in the event you have to reactivate somebody, and also for you to monitor. All right. We are here if you have any questions. Have an awesome day.